everybody. I'm Fiera Luna, and I play games on the internet. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today we're playing Bravely Second. We're back to our normal schedule, normal-ish. You'll never guess what we're doing. Oh yeah, right, we had some party chat to catch up on. Chompcraft Diaries, milestones, oh boy. Guess what, everyone? It looks like we hit a major milestone. A milestone? Alright, way to go us! 100 million, was it? That's a lot of chomping. One milestone down, now to the next. Let's pour on the gravy! Right, so, what was the next milestone again? Beats me. Why are we doing this again? Wasn't it something about bringing glory to the Chomp? Whatever that is? Yeah, and bringing the flame of Chomp back to Chompshire, or whatever that is. Chompers chomping on forevermore? So, yeah, why are we doing this again? Well, Tiz, to answer your question, the answer is can't be helped. Piggly, can you take me to Chompshire? Oh, no, you sure can't. Alright, let's go. We're going to get money. I feel like I need to draw someone, or at least sketch someone, but I don't know who. Oh, a mystery. What was I doing? Oh, yes, we were at the point of the game. Where we can, where we can do all the little side quests for the other classes we didn't get. Now, chat, in case you don't know or you don't remember where we were, we had just come through the, we had just, basically stopped time and gone back in it. So, we are in a really interesting position. And this was why I asked you guys to tell me what you wanted, the opposite of what you wanted, because the world we end up in is this one, and I will need to know, needed to know the opposite of what you wanted so I could give you what you actually wanted. For you see, that is the way. Chompshire is here. Now, there was a place to land the airship that wasn't too far from Chompshire. But also wasn't up here. But whatever. Now, we're here in Chompshire, because on Halloween, we did 3 hours of grinding Chompcraft. And this little fellow here will very politely exchange my money. Oh. And turn it into Peach. So we're about to have 550,000 Peach. Plus, as you can see up there. Who in the look outside could I do a big project for? Oh, I know! Helen! Plus, it'll give me a chance to practice backgrounds. Amazing! Okay. There we go. Now, the reason that we need all that Peach is, in one part, I want all the outfits, including the washcloth. But, for another thing, there are these big bonkers swords and weapons and things that are endgame weapons that I can just purchase for 200,000 Peach. And these are all things that look like... the thing. The gun cleaver, for instance, looks like her weapon. But they're also very strong. That's a strawberry strawberry shield cake is literally a strawberry shortcake on a plate. Looks like a shield, so that when you use where's the dagger? So that when you use the Sweet Kiss, which is a pie server, it looks like you're serving it. These all look like the thing that they are. There's also a growth egg and a golden egg. In case we want to grind JP and experience or stuff. And of course we can wear a freelancer garb constantly. Anyway, we have enough to put everyone in their freelancer garb. Fear, if you don't give that to Magnolia, I will sue. Not serious. The strawberry shield cake? Magnolia can't really use a shield. I mean, she could, but it would lower her DPS significantly. I could give it to Adia. I think. Let me double check. Let me check what they have for abilities. Oh, right. She's using a two-handed weapon. Well, give it to someone. You, I think, is probably the best candidate for shields. Yeah, in that you is, I think, the only one who has one. They just weren't very useful in this game. It does bring his magic defense up quite significantly. Let's see what Angelo's dagger can do for us too, because if it's gonna give me... No, that brings his magic attack way down, and he is a wizard. That's too bad. Eternal Grudge is amazing. By the by, Eternal Grudge is the doll. 69, 153. Can't remember what... Oh, Arian Rod is the one that Mephilia has. This is the doll, but it's just the head of the doll, so it's not very exciting. And this is the Ominous Crow Rod. I like this one best, personally. Although this is Praline's, but, like, it doesn't do any... It doesn't help me. One of the many things I'm here for is... the gun cleaver belongs to, Amy Matchlock. And that gun cleaver goes on Adia. Like, basically immediately. But you're right, I want to put the strawberry shield cake and the dagger, but I just don't want to bring Yu's magic attack down any. Because magic is the king thing of things in this. Actually, let me check something about this. Oh yeah, and you can see here what it looks like. No special effects. Dang. %50 more damage to Demonkind. I love the Blood Rose. I think it looks cool. To Plantoids. Ha! Plantoids. That's for Magnolia. You can see why I like Mephilius. I knew an oid once, a catoid. It's true. I love this. See, that's Eternal Grudge. It's just the head of the doll. This is Profiteur's staff. And this is Nikolai's. And that's Holly's. And that's Sweet Kiss. It's a pie server. The God Hand is bonkers because it's just Barris Slayer's hand as a glove. And Revolution just looks really, really cool. Anyway, I need to get this for Adia. Whoa! 4 of them, huh? Basically instantly. Because she's still my gunslinger. Almost everything else is fine. Unless... The thing with Magnolia and Tiz is that I can't actually tell how good they're going to be. So I really just need those two Sylvan bows. And probably two Sweet Kisses. Because Yoichi's bow is endgame, but this is legitimately better. See? Aim 95, attack 31. That's what we're looking for. I need to know something about the attack of these daggers. $37, $37, $30. They are better. Oh, but I suppose we should get you something to make his magic attack go up. Yeah, I haven't gotten you anything nice. Now I'm poor again. I love how brightly colored used stuff is. Okay, I sketched out Helen. Yes! I love how brightly colored used stuff is. Because, like, it delights me. You guys can see chat, right? Right, of course you can. I made it happen. Didn't I? Yeah, we can! Yes, let's go! I did it! Okay. Yeah, I don't remember how to... I can get them to go up at the top, and I don't remember how. I probably should just move chat down to the down to like a bottom corner somewhere, but I think I can fix them to go up at the top. And come down like they were. But I don't know for sure. Anyway, this place also had bonkers items and spells. Which I bought all of, maybe? Okay, I own all of them. Alright, now we may return to the plot. Such as it is. I went up here instead of saving here. $47 to $53. Let's turn the encounter rate back on. Fire! Oh no, they're evil idols. They're weak to light, not dark. I didn't read, chat. Oh no. Oh, nice. Phoenix Downs. Okay, those aren't the end of the world. We can deal with evil idols now that I know that they're light flavored. I'm pretty sure I've got all the oh yeah, it marks. It shows me that I've got all the treasure chests in this area. That thing's weak to fire. Paraponera, I'm willing to bet, is weak to fire. Why, if I were a bug, I'd be weak to fire. Ooh, chocolat. Nice. I am gonna set up... Oh no, the enemy's feeling brave. You, quick. I found its weak point. Oh dear. We can't steal breath from these because we might steal breath from the Spectre. And that's bad. Really hope they're weak to this. Chat, they're weak to it. Chat, the ghosts are weak to light. I don't know what to tell you. This is incredible news. Weak to light. The other thing that I need to do is get better armor. Because I currently have the armor from Sajida Village, but that's not the best armor I could have right now. They're all weak to light. Don't put Tiz to sleep. What did he do? They're all weak to light. Come on, do enough damage. Not quite. Wait, what am I doing? I don't need to do anything with Edea. Party full of thieves, baby! It's working! Wait, don't I have... Yeah, why am I avoiding these? I don't need to. I have Edea with Dungeon Master on. Right? Yeah! She has a bunch of weird stuff on, but I do have it. I don't really need Born Warrior on her, but... Triple Wield is funny, though. Oh, do I not have Big Bad Burglar on her? Oh, it's because I didn't have Steady MP Recover, so I just didn't have anything else to put there. Where did Steady MP Recover come from? Exorcist! Ow. Need to make a Magnolia an Exorcist for, like, 10 minutes. Oh, wow. Oh, no. You know what? I'm not even going to change that. Not going to change that either. I love my pins so much. They're so cute. They are. They're precious. Oh, no. Diablos and Shield Dragon. Chat, I have a sneaking suspicion here that perhaps at least one of these things is weak to light. Yeah, that's what I thought. You don't have to feel bad about only using a few of them. That thing is not weak to light, and that's highly unfortunate. Yikes. Oh! I'm absolutely silly today. Well, it's fine. She can revert HP back to the previous turn. It cures KO. As far as I know, it does anyway. Oh, he had very little health left. Anyway, that should get her where she needs to be. Done. Yep, done. Congratulations, Magnolia. I told you you'd need to be something for like one battle. Look at that. We never need an ether again. I know, and I'm very appreciative. Oh, by the by, in case anyone's wondering, I do have a P.O. box and a throne. So you guys are... No crown, but I do have a throne, so you guys can send me things. I allow mystery gifts. You are allowed to do that. I have these things just in case because I am always deeply grateful to all of you. Oopsie doodle. Gifts for my streamer! Yeah. You can just do that. I don't remember why we're in the Miasma Woods again. Them big. They big. Chad, I think they're weak to light. I also think they're weak to me hitting them. Pretty sure bows do extra damage to Demonkind. Fear, how did you get that poster? We don't even have AMCs here. Chat did it. It's true. Oh, she just didn't have enough MP. I didn't even pay attention. Oops. Right, the fight has to go on for steady MP recover to work. Oops. Bug's weak to fire, that's weak to light. So it stands to reason. Also, did you add to any of the docs before stream or no? If so, which one? Guess I'm which now. Lol. I added a teensy tiny bit, I think, to Evie's, but it's nothing exciting. It's just more like, okay, which way do we go? Because I, for some reason, insisted on writing that out. Because it's something that she'd pay attention to, is the thing. It makes it feel more realistic. Yeah, exactly. And it's something that she... So you've noticed, probably from reading these, that sometimes conversations get written out, and sometimes it's just like, and then they argued for a little bit. When Andre and Hayes go to visit Flint, right? They're chatting away, and then Andre and Flint are arguing a bunch. There's a lot of dialogue there. Because they're arguing over something that's important to both of them. But Hayes is just like, they sure are saying words. Just holding a cup of coffee that's cooling in his hands, being like, they sure are saying words. That I don't care about because my wife is in danger. And like, yeah, not realistic as in this would happen IRL, but realistic as in this would happen when I'm playing the game. I know, right? And like, the thing with this is that I like to, when I'm doing my narration and stuff, especially if I'm writing multiple perspectives, it's for two reasons that I do that. Reason one is if I'm writing multiple perspective, not everybody is going, it gets repetitive after a while. Like, the outside universe reason is it gets repetitive after a while to see the same conversation. It becomes the JRPG reaction shots, you know? The, oh my gosh, what? That. Where you've got like 15 characters and you just wish that the Tales characters would please shut up. I know you're all surprised. You do not have to all show me your shocked face. I know, that skull mask inexplicably completely hid his identity. I get it. Please stop. And that's the outside universe reason for it. The in-universe reason for it is because sometimes people don't pay attention to stuff that they don't care about. Hayes doesn't care about what these two people are talking about beyond the fact that there are weird discs that need to go in a spot where they are not there. And if that door isn't open, he can't go downstairs to go see if his wife and kid are okay. That's slightly more important. It's slightly more important for him, you know? Whereas when I write that from Andre's perspective, that conversation will actually get written out because it's important to him. Because he's just like, you are supposed to have these. In the event that this happens, you are supposed to have these. That's why we put them there. And Flint's just like, I'm on the second floor. What do you want here? I don't live on that floor. Why would I go down and check that every time? And Andre's there like, because you're supposed to. If you care so much, why don't you do it, etc., etc. And, like, that's going to be important to both of them, so both of them are going to get at least some perspective on that conversation. And you've seen it already with, like, with Evie and Callahan, where their perspectives cross over. Where she's, like, in and out of consciousness. And his attention isn't necessarily on her, except that except as he's got multiple patients he's handling, and he's just like, this is just the latest one in a string of people who are hurt that I am helping. And that's why he's paying attention to her. Like, he didn't even know who she was immediately until he was like, oh wait, I know who you are. You're Val's mom. Like, I know that kid. 300 Peach. Highway robbery, ma'am. The adventurer is a girl, in case you did not know. This is highway robbery. Ugh. Oh, hey, this is why we're here. Hey, Mephilia.
Yes, so close.
Fia, you're rich. Stop complaining. I'm not rich. Not anymore. Not in game.
We were so close. Why must you always interfere, idiot?
I don't even think it lets me pick.
Put a sock in it. I'm not interfering with nothing. I have a letter for this guy from his master. I came to deliver it. That's all.
Oh yeah, we were partway through this.
My dear student, when you stopped coming by for our daily dialogues on swordsmanship, I worried what had become of you.
In case you forgot about Go Get Her.
I imagine that your situation now is difficult, but you must find a way to endure, overcome your difficulties. You are go-getter. Grit your teeth. Never waver.
Oh, you are gonna have the best time when Evie actually sees Val again, because it's gonna take a while.
Mr. Kami Izumi, it's too late.
Because, she's gonna end up picking up Arya before she sees Val again.
You have a dream to summon the legendary Amaterasu. Your name and mine will be writ large on the pages of history for all eternity. Yes.
Mephilia, calm down.
Tell me, whatever should I do?
It's a tough call, all right. What to do? What to do? You should stay right here, Go. You have too much potential to be just another cog in that machine.
Miss Idia.
Are you sure about this, Idia? What about your master?
It's gonna be devastating, yes.
To heck with him. Forcing yourself to slave away at a job you hate doesn't help anybody.
I'll tell you why it's gonna be devastating.
Supervisor, no. And Master, too. Do your darndest here from Ophelia and summon this Amaterasu. Got it? Idia, is something the matter? No. It's just...
You ignorant fool! Ah!
Did we already get Summoner? I feel like we already got Summoner.
Master Nobutsuna Kamizumi, holder of the Sword Master Asterisk, leader of the Black Blades of Eternia,
So the plan is,
and the greatest swordsman in the duchy.
the plan is
Instructed Idia
that Val is traveling around. Val's got Dad, right? Val is traveling around with Dad and Kat and so on.
his surpassing skill with the blade.
And Gray and Violet, of course. But Val is big,
By what
and
strange trick of
Evie has been through it.
and you?
And Val is also dressed very differently than Val was the morning that Evie was gone.
Or enough of
So
it.
Evie is going to see a giant snake monster
Understand, Master?
that has Val's backpack
I am disappointed in you, Idia. Your advice is
that she otherwise does not recognize.
Master?
being but a cog in a machine does not mean one's efforts are devoid of value.
Now, she is not a shoot first, questions later.
Still ignorant of the world, to throw up his hands at the first hint of
But she's gonna have a moment.
recklessly you urge
And Val's gonna have a moment.
before you
Those perspectives are gonna be, why is Mom looking at me like that?
lesson have you taught the boy
On Val's side.
overcome the next challenge that he faces.
And Evie's moment is gonna be, did that snake monster eat my kid? Am I too late?
You will bear the responsibility for making Go less of a man. As master to my pupils, I too bear responsibility.
So you see the suffering.
If you persist
Don't worry, they'll be alright. Nobody's gonna die, nobody's gonna get shot. But they'll be okay.
my sword,
Yes. Fear, you can't do this to me. I can. Defeat Kamiizumi and you'll obtain the Swordmaster asterisk. Keyboard smash. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Has it been a bit more responsive now that I'm not streaming to everywhere ever?
Draw your blade.
Like, do you guys notice less... Okay, I was gonna say, do you guys notice less lag? Because I'm noticing less lag. And if I'm noticing, then it must be alright. Ah, nothing ventured. I remember that from the other game. It's like 3 to 4 seconds. Yeah, instead of like 5 to 10. I'm glad. I do like multi-streaming because it means like more folks can come in and visit me. Oh, exactly 3 seconds. Very nice. I do like multi-streaming because it means more folks can come and visit the aquarium. But truthfully, I think it might just be more trouble than it's worth. Are you guys weak to lightning? I hope so. I don't think he's weak to anything, actually. Do you still have nothing ventured up? No. Okay, good. But it's also just annoying for you because your chat is so chatty and latency is awful. Exactly. And I like being able to talk to all of you guys without having to try to figure out what you're responding to. Oh, I stole some swords off him. I did not need to do that 4 times. Oops. Ah! Get up, Magnolia! Wow, I have so many high potions. And that... Her name's Archangel and she kills people. It's true. Also, OMG, Pierre. In that object camp, there's a person who can do an amazing toilet impression. Ooh. Object shows do make you say wild stuff. Sir, I'm gonna need you to stop killing people. I don't like it. Don't worry, they'll get up in a second. Pencil killing everyone was so evil of her. Like, sure, she's been through a lot, but that, oh, she was so mean to Gracie in 4 too. These words mean nothing to normal people, it's true. Oh no. Well. Yep. Resurrect Mist is up right now, so that's fine. Yep, we're fine. Good thing we ain't normal. I ain't never normal. I'm an octopus. I've never been normal a day in my life. As an octopus, that's not how it works. You don't become normal. I got food! Ooh, food! I had food once, but then something happened, and now I don't. I will have food again later, don't worry. Amazing, I'm gonna be able to hit him very good. I don't think he's weak to anything, actually, but... You know, let's hit him with dirt. I hit so few people with dirt. There are so many ways I could have done this that I did not do this. Like this game, I did eat it. You're right, I eated it. You know what I've learned? I've learned that sometimes people say I already ate, and sometimes people say I have already eaten. Are my sound alerts not going off? I can see that they're being redeemed, but I can't hear them. Oh, I know what it is. I had to do a bunch of stuff earlier today. I know exactly what it is. I was doing a bunch of stuff to get things in order. Alright, we hydrate his chat demands. Oh. And a stretch. Ooh. And for body break, we're gonna do some twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do 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 do. If I'm lucky, I'll have 1 million by March of next year. That's when I was fished up from the sea. Can't remember what Before Swine does. Wait. I'm gonna throw dirt at him. More strawberry pocky. Well, he's not weak to dirt. He is weak to Odia stabbing him in the face. Oh, we've mastered Thief. Shame I'm never taking him out of that job. Sorry to tell you, chat.
I have failed my pupils. And my blade.
Sorry, Kami, Jimmy.
Please forgive me. I never meant to start a fight between you and your master.
Don't worry. It's not the first time. It'll come around.
That's true.
Thank you, Idia.
We fought him before. We killed him once.
Not like I did it for you, you know. Just take this research seriously.
I didn't make him for you.
And use it to make the world a better place. Oh, we will.
Mephilia, why does everything you say sound ominous?
Still no.
Everything she says.
Just a bit more. You were so close. Oh.
Oh, Miss Idia.
Working hard as always, I see.
Yes, but not much to show for it.
You look like you're getting closer, though.
Yes, I've finally been able to apply all that I studied at Alcampis. I'm practically worried it's too good to be true.
That's a good worry to have, if you ask me. I'm glad I didn't make a big mistake letting you stay against Master's wishes. I must thank you again, Idia. Amaterasu will be ours any day now. Finally, I can fulfill my promise to my own master. Your master? You mean Sage Yoyana?
Yep.
Now that you mention it, we haven't seen him once since all that went down. How is the old lech? Yes, well, I imagine he's as lecherous as ever. You haven't seen him either?
Nobody has.
About a year ago, he fought a tremendous battle with the ball that fell to Luxembourg. He intimated to me the existence of Amaterasu and one other summoning spell, and then went off somewhere as is his wont.
As he does.
Where to?
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
The sky?
The moon.
Think higher. You don't mean heaven? What do you think?
Miss Mephilia,
Mephilia!
we were to try introducing
Every time you say anything, it is so ominous.
Let's give it a try. See
Hey, wasn't there a number trap there? There was, but currently there's a society on top.
And you. And you.
Mephilia! Mephilia! Everything you say sounds so ominous, my girl. Okay, I know I said I wasn't gonna take Tiz off Thief, but he has mastered it. What is his secondary ability set right now? Freelancer? Okay, let me remember what these do. Mimic was way too good. Yeah, I remember not really needing anything from Freelancer except for Examine. So... Quad wield is absolutely silly, by the way. You do 4 attacks with quad wield, and you put stuff in place of your armor. You literally only wear an accessory when you're quad wielding. I suppose I could make him... a Hawkeye for a little while. Ectoplasm is something that's really good for you. How are we doing at Wizard? What was ventriloquism? Ventriloquism was really good. Because what it would mean is if you cast something as like a hammer, like a physical attack spell, like a spell as a physical attack, and your other allies didn't have that opened up yet, then if you cast hammer, they also cast hammer. Likewise with dart, it was really good to cast like blank dart. What brevity. Oh yeah. Can't remember what Sacrifice and Calm did. Sacrifice sacrifices you to put everybody at full. And I don't remember what Calm does, but... Wait, maybe I have the magic. There we go. Give your own life to deal major damage to all enemies, and for 1 turn, nullify all damage to allies and enemies. Yes, Calm was that ability I used in the other game. I need that. Real bad. Honey, you're gonna have to change jobs. Just for a minute. There we go. And Tiz, you should probably be something. Like, I feel like I want to make you an exorcist, but, like, ectoplasm won't do anything for you. Guardian was fun. I played with that for a while. I will say, in this game, I did play with an exorcist for quite a while. Did this one have turntables and BP recovery? Yeah, it does. Turntables, anytime you dodge. You can still pull that nonsense. You can still pull that nonsense where you have ninja... Oh, right, we have ninja, don't we? Do we? No. No, we don't. Dang. Oops. We will. Was eradication just kill all poison guys? No! That was just everybody dies. Alright, you can be an exorcist for a little while. Oh yeah, you like swords. That's right. And I think that's all Exorcist likes. Yeah. What am I doing? Why am I putting a stinger here when I could put literally anything else? Hang on. I want to put both Kulish. Yeah. Not perfect, but it'll work. Where's my stealing? Thievery. Okay. That should do it. I'd do that. Sacrifice myself for everyone. I know you would. Nope. Alright. I should also make Adia an exorcist for a little while, but I'm basically done with Hawkeye. Rifle lore is going to be hilarious on her. Now let me do a real quick run around here. Oh, right. Dart goes off first. Oops. I found its weak point. Magnolia is still so quick with it. Demons! Chat, there's demons! I bet they love it when it's bright outside. Oh yeah, Exorcist is super slow, so even with that speed 20% up, he's gonna be super slow. Ooh, slower than my enemies.
This is the end for you.
We got one guitar riff. One guitar riff. I don't want to make her an exorcist. I guess I could make her a performer for a little bit. But honestly, I don't really want to do that either. Like, she's fine the way she is. Honestly, Tiz is also fine the way he is. Maybe I just put him back how he was. Or make him a red mage. He could be a red mage. He's fine how he is. Actually, Magnolia could be a perfectly good red mage. That's right. And then when I get, oh, she looks so cool. Yeah, alright. I'm leaving this alone. I think. I can bring her magic attack up quite high. Yeah, alright. I wonder if I could do the same for you. Use magic attack is 137. What's Magnolia's? 6 and 6 is 20. Yeah! I wonder if I got you triple wheeled, if I could do some bonker stuff with his magic attack, too. Wait, if I'm jamming out, trying on purpose to cause problems, I should just run in a circle. Silly me. What have I got? Cure Arrow, Fire Blizzard. No. Wait, how do I not have ice? Or lightning? Why don't I have lightning? Like, just plain lightning. Well, okay. Did I not buy it? Jeez whiz! Tiz, you were kicking butt. Oh, Magnolia, honey, you're a little bit... Oh, right, I put magic attack on you. I should have been casting anyway. Oops. Sorry, sweetie, that's my fault. Oh, we're feeling brave. That's good, because there's a danger here. It's that dragon. Wait a minute. I can add a physical defense piercing. Yeah! Get him, Adia! My girl! Uh-oh. I should have used Resurrection Mist. working, actually. Wait, no. You got a default. You guys got a default, because what if you kill it? I need Tiz on his feet. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. I can just hit him. Let's see what you're like if I cast all over him. Okay, so your casting and your hitting is about the same. Watch us shoot through these red mage levels. Congratulations to me. I shot through the red mage levels. Oh, I do have thunder. It wasn't unlocked. Okay. Oh yeah, Cure Arrow Fire Blizzard. It's just a different set. Asuna Raise Thunder Espier. Kira Aurora Fira Blizzara. And this is presumably Kurata Asunaga Thundara and Drain. Right, and you can't use the very fancy stuff because you're not allowed. Yeah, no, Red Mage is doing it. Getting stuff done. Well, this has been proving to be a good little spot to get some levels in. I did want something in the White Mage. Oh yeah, Arise and Holy. Holy was pretty solid. But I've already got... So the thing with this game is that White Mage has so much overlap with Bishop that it's not worth it to take both of them, and honestly, Bishop is a little bit better if you're also practicing Spellcraft. Especially because Calm. It has Calm. And that's too good. Having Waboku on demand... Okay! I will see you when you get back! Oh no, she has, Oh wow, yeah, we just whipped right along through that. Tiz is doing good, solid damage, and I'm happy about that. Even as a red mage, he's still doing good, solid damage. I guess he's got the swords on, so that makes sense. That zoomed way in on her murdering. Good work, Magnolia. You know what? Hey! Ah, he's got 4 turns to recover. Nice. Okay, that was the way to do it. Nice. That's enough. I've decided, though, that I am leaving this terrible forest. I'm done grinding for a minute. Actually... Oh yeah, I'm done grinding for a minute. We'll go to another terrible place instead. Yep. Oh yes, chat, tomorrow's stream may be quite late. Not too late, because obviously I have to do things. But it may be late, on account of I am going on adventures. You know how sometimes I try to summon my family into the world and aquarium staff gets all upset about it because I shouldn't do that, and something about the sanity of humankind and all that? Anyway, I don't care about that. Oh. So you'll never guess what I'll be doing. I may or may not take pictures. As is my right. Hello, controller. Alright, on to the next problem. What was Florum's problem? Oh, right, it was the school. Coup de Graceless. Sir, you have to hear this. Back at the corner, a monkey grabbed my sleeve. A real live monkey. And get this, its handler said that this monkey is so smart it can even play flower chess. Oh, I remember flower chess. The game where all the pieces are carved with flower designs. I think it was invented here. So, what happened next? Well, at first I couldn't quite remember the rules, but once I got the hang of it, I won, of course. You guys, you have to hear this. At the corner back there, I was tapped on the shoulder by this most curious little creature. Oh, the monkey that plays flower chess. He was just telling me about it. So, what happened? Why, the cheeky little thing tried to give me a flower. Can you believe it? I turned him down, of course. I told him flat out that I could not simply accept such a gesture. Right. Hey guys, listen to this! This crazy monkey back here actually tried to challenge me! Me! Right, the chess-playing monkey. Looks like we all ran into him. So, what happened? What do you think happened? I kicked his hairy behind, of course. He didn't stand a chance. Wow, did you beat him? Huh? I just told you. His hairy behind. I kicked it. Wait, you mean with my foot? Of course. What else? Are you feeling all right? Adia! Monkey plays funny, silly game. Adia's just like Lamau. Boot. This inn better not be 300 each. I know my airship is free, but like... sometimes you forget. I am working hard.
What's the meaning of this? Everyone knows that rice porridge is the only way to properly wrap up a meal.
I understand your frustration, ma'am. That said, I've never seen someone have rice porridge to wrap up a meal of fried rice.
I would never.
Prima, hasn't anyone ever taught you to think outside the...
Rice porridge as a way to wrap up... Can you imagine having congee after
Yes, you there.
fried rice? I would die.
No, I'm not.
Yes. Let's zip those lips, shall we? I think we all know what I'm thinking. You do, don't you, dear?
Yes, ma'am. Miss Lee, you have just been named as Florum's interim superintendent of education. Congratulations.
Congrats!
Here we go again.
Congrats and sorry, Adia.
Superintendent Lee.
Your task is to decide whether the new academy set to open in Florum should be coeducational or not. The supporters of a coeducational school are led by Mr. Sweaty Tracksuit and his patron, one Barris Lair.
Yeah, I remember.
The opposition is led by Ms. Rhea Veeling, with the support of Einheria Venus. Both sides are quite passionate about their positions. The side you oppose will likely use force in an effort to change your mind.
We opposed Barris, I remember.
Once you are fully prepared, then come to the Western Hidden Village in the Twilight Ruins to render your final decision.
Just as annoyingly organized as ever. You have everything planned to a T, don't you?
You're too kind.
We'll be taking our leave then. Oh, don't worry. I know you can do this. I believe in you.
Chancellor DeWitt, you need to calm down.
Come along, Prima. We're off to the Twilight Ruins.
Yes, ma'am.
For those of you that don't remember, last time we were here, the Chancellor was like, "Wow, what do? I want to go do this thing, but I'm a scholar. I want to study things. I want to do science and study and such." Oh, there's one more in here. And we were like, "Yeah, okay, neat." And she was like, "But I have to run the schooling system here." And we were like, "Yeah, you do." And she was like, "I don't want to do that." Eh. Oh no. What have I walked into? Is it a different problem?
Come on already. How long do you plan on following us, Peller?
Oh, Acapeller! Oh yeah, I forgot this was here.
If you knew, you could have just said, so. That's smart, something terrible. Oh, me.
Acapeller. Rockapeller!
What about you? You seem to remember us too, so why the Stalker Act?
I considered abandoning this tack, but quietly following you all seemed more considerate to me.
Wait, Peller, do you remember the old timeline?
Tell if you're mocking me or just plain missing something upstairs.
He's definitely missing something upstairs.
You're wondering what to do about your grandfather's previously undiscovered song, The Grand Ship. It's a song about those who live on the sea. A song about men's hearts and dreams, just like your grandfather wrote about in this last note. But the diva of the battlefield, Praline a la mode, also has her eyes set on the
Praline's version of it kind of slaps, actually.
I asked you if she could make a new arrangement of it for her own repertoire. And Barbarossa taking that as an affront to your grandfather and all true sailors, came to you to protest. Does that sound about right?
Yes, precisely. However, there's just one more thing.
Huh?
Welcome back.
What did I miss?
We're triggering the 2 Florum
Kinda
things.
seems to remember that we've been through all
Rocker Peller actually remembers this?
Come on. You can tell us more at your studio.
How does he know? Okay, so here's the thing. We remember the timeline because we were there. How does he know?
Right. It's still just a question of whether you want to give Praline the go-ahead or not.
Don't I know it?
Hold it. Didn't you promise to knock off that whole singing while you talk thing?
He's special, apparently.
I did. You'll have to forgive me.
Oh my gosh.
Me?
This is like if you...
Right. The issue
This is like if you run into Andre if you've done a time loop. Because he still remembers it fine. So if you've done a time loop, he's just there like,
whether they remember prior
I don't like that I'm reliving today.
and yet
I don't like that I'm reliving today, and I need to find out who I'm reliving today because of.
I have.
And you're not sure you have the guts to face them again, huh?
That I do not. Not one bit.
Okay, Rockefeller.
Sounds like a problem. You wanted to go off somewhere to work on your music, right? The Witherwood, was it?
That it was.
Well, you
Valentine is just whistling in the... Yes, Cupid just over there like, I definitely didn't do this.
A microphone and speakers? What's all that doing down here?
That red creep had all kinds of hobbies. You wouldn't want to guess what he did to entertain himself down here.
And what are you gonna use it for?
I'm going to use this microphone to deliver my advice to Mr. Rockefeller here. And when I do, I'm pretty sure someone is going to overhear it and show up in a rage.
Let's go.
Beat them into submission with your manly strength, idiot.
Yes!
Hey, what do you mean manly?
Praline is here in Florum, so she'll hear it for sure. But isn't Barbarossa off at sea somewhere?
Like he hasn't sent 1 or 2 of his mates here to see what Peller decides. Now, let's just get this straight. You're sure you want me to decide for you?
At least we don't have to wander off to the Witherwood.
These two better than I do, Miss Idia. I gladly leave this mess in your hands. I know that Praline has a veritable army of fans around the world. It would be an honor to see my grandfather's work reach all of them.
And once again, Praline's version of this song kind of slaps. It's actually good.
Barbarossa, and the respect he has shown for my grandfather's last wishes. Given 2 compelling cases, it's too difficult for me to choose just one. Miss Idia, you're my only hope.
All right then, you asked for me. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Praline deserves the rights to this song because we've already fought her. You guys remember us fighting Praline. We have the performer job.
Grandfather's last song should be remixed and performed by Praline a la mode.
If you say so. Now, how much longer do I need to wait here? I have songs to compose.
Barbarossa's
This is the good timeline, exactly.
probably trying to contact him as we speak. Even if he steers the funky Francisca here as quick as he can, it would take at least 5 days? A couple of weeks, maybe? Huh?
There he is! Enke!
Ye scurvy fools! What's this bilge water you're spouting?
Chad, I have a terrible confession to make.
To send one of me boys into the city.
I have a terrible confession.
Happened. Stow me here your
I actually like Enke.
and report it back to me.
I know what you're thinking. Fier, what?
Lying down.
Yes, yes.
You don't look like,
Look, I already
you don't look like a 60-year-old man.
What evil? You do? Well, what kind of foul sorcery is
But But here's the thing, NK is good.
Passed along to a real man of the sea, to be sung out upon the waves, like the bard wanted. And there's no way that annoying little slip of a diva should get her grubby, girly fingers on it. Isn't that
Praline's version is great. But I like Enka because I like folk ballads, and Enka is Enka comes to us from sort of like a folk ballad tradition.
doesn't change anything. I'm still going to
It's the same reason that I like certain old country music.
Look, I know how important that song
Like
is.
the Bismarck is great. I love that song.
Capture the glory of the brave men who live at sea. Dedicated to all who understand the mysteries of the sea and the hearts of the men who sail it. That was Archipelago's message. But I remember something else the great bard once said.
That's right. The most important thing is to have fun.
After Archipelago had taught all of his secrets to his pupils, that was the idea that he cherished most in his final years. The one thing he really wanted was for his music to bring people together, so they could just enjoy themselves. Praline used to use her music for evil, but she's learned her lesson. She's ready to live true to that ideal now.
She is. Yes.
She better be.
Look, I'm not averse to having a little fun. Just ask me.
We're about to have a little fun with the pirate.
But I'll never accept the ridiculous lyrics she put to that glorious sea shanty. They're an insult to every captain, living and dead.
The lyrics are different, I will say. You can't probably tell because it's in Japanese, but the lyrics are different.
There's a plank too far. So, our party was for nothing, eh? Me mateys and I will show you just how wrong you are. Let's teach this little girl and her scurvy friends what a man's dreams are worth.
You,
Come on, boys!
you've got to remember too that Barbarossa's ship is a ghost ship. He is the only living man on it.
I ran away from home at 15 and took to the seas with a storm.
Wait, really? I forgot about this.
Braved waves great and small to reach the sea of corsairs. Hefting my axe on my shoulder, I battled my way to the top. Until I, hay-ridden Barbarossa, was named vice captain.
Somewhere Mark heard I ran away from home at 15 and is like, oh, me too.
Anyone here who can sing
Just,
one who's lived it.
me too. Is just like, he's like that. Also, look outside, Val, just being like, I'm 10 years old, I'm leaving. Bye. Is one of my favorite things that I've done. Stop using double damage, fellas. Yeah. I probably actually only need Vivify. I don't even need that. Wait, you know what? You can save your 1 BP. The reason I'm putting Shining Head on Adia, even though only the zombies are weak to it, is because, oopsie doodle, gotta be careful right now, because, stealing from dead guys kills you. But yeah, I liked the idea, and I'm like, this is unrealistic, but I don't care. Well, actually, no, it's not entirely unrealistic, because if you're young enough, people are, like, generally nice to you. Let's go, Idia. Ow. I've located the danger. Alright, let's go. Woof! Thank goodness. Wait, no, he's down a BP, right? Yeah, he is. Wait, no, I don't want you to be Mug. I want you to steal things. I am having fun writing it, and I haven't even run out of, like... Yeah, Labris. I haven't even run out of ideas for what to do. I just need to get to them. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm at that point where... I'm at that point where I have a bunch of cool scenes and I just need to get the connecting tissue between them, and I'm like, I can do it. I can definitely do it. Like, I already know exactly... I already know that Evie and Val aren't going to get to be reunited for quite a while, story-wise. Oof. Youch. Oh, no, wait. Not Magnolia. Huh? And it's gonna be so worth it when it happens, exactly. I just have to keep reminding myself it's gonna be worth it, it's gonna be worth it, it's gonna be worth it. Oh, he is weak to lightning. It's gonna be super worth it, because she's already have gone through, like, her whole, like, oh no, I screwed it up. Uh-oh. Oh wait, no, I targeted Barbarossa specifically. She's already gonna have gone through her, oh no, I screwed it up, and crying on people, and so on and so forth. Oh, revenge. Not resurrect. Benediction dart. Get good, Tiz. There we go. And, like, she's absolutely gonna have a moment where she, like, where it's, like, the night of day 2, or, yeah, I'm thinking the night of day 2, where she just cries it out. Because finding Arya and hearing Arya go, I didn't see anybody. Like, I didn't see anybody else. I haven't seen anybody else. And I definitely haven't seen someone, like, about my age running around with what I would obviously, like, know as my, like, a cool bag and stuff. Like, I know who you're describing. I haven't seen them. Like, I know who you're describing because we have a couple of classes together, but I haven't seen them. Followed by Evie being like, oh. Okay, then. Andre's having a very similar moment of, where is my sister? I did not rescue my sister from everything I rescued my sister from for this to be what happens. Please leave Adia alone. That's not better. That wasn't better. What am I doing? He should be close by now. I know the fights are harder the second time around, but he should be close. There we go. If we only stole 93, I'm... What? Magnolia, that was weird. Why did you only steal 93 health? Uh-oh. Please leave Adia alone. That wasn't better. I'm getting all the blood out of this man's body. I am. I'm gonna hurt you in ways. Don't worry. I'm gonna hurt you in the feelings. I can't believe Barbarossa's still alive. Never mind.
I can still sing.
Ooh, BP recovery. And I got the pirate asterisk, but I'm not gonna use it because I don't care. Admittedly, the girls look really cute in the pirate clothes.
Oh, so a man's dreams have come to this.
Sorry, Barbarossa.
Well, if it isn't crusty old Captain Barbarossa.
Praline, don't rub it in.
Whatever would you be doing in a place like this?
What are you doing in a place like this?
You don't know. He came barreling in to protest your arrangement of that song, of course. I know. I pretty much heard all of it from that mic of yours.
Oh, Praline, giving us the old tee-hee.
Come here, you know. You see, like, it seems there's been a big ol' misunderstanding.
Oh, yeah?
A misunderstanding? Oh, an insult to all captains living and dead. Why, have you even listened to my song?
Why, of course I mean, why should I have to? Heard one, heard them all. Oh, God.
Barbarossa!
Wait a minute. You threw this huge fuss and you haven't even heard her song?
Perform!
Oh, Captain, my Captain, won't you listen to my song? I'll sing it just for you.
Praline!
We're holding rehearsal anyway.
Praline!
Unhand me, wench.
Sing it for us, too. I want to hear it.
Well, I'll be. To think that salty old sea shanty could be transformed into this frothy thing. Why, me muscles just seem to be moving on their own. Fancy that?
What did I say, Captain?
So, like, I'll tell you this right now.
Oh, and I never felt this way before.
I'll tell you this right now. So, these little story sets,
We can call this a happy ending.
these little story sets,
To think he hadn't even listened to Praline's song.
they're supposed to end, they're supposed to have a good ending no matter what you pick. But the thing is, some of them have better endings than others.
But we were lucky enough to know that the bard had changed in his last years. Your hearts are as one. The most important thing is to have fun. The grand ship may have been written for true men of the sea like Barbarossa. But thanks to Praline's
So, like,
now it's a song that everyone can enjoy.
so like this thing, for instance, right?
Just might have made the right call.
I too have no ray.
I legitimately think this is a better ending to this situation. I think it's cute.
Everyone's getting into it.
Because here's the thing about sea shanties. Just because there's a pop remix doesn't mean that the old song isn't real. It's still there. It still exists. You can still sing it to that arrangement. Source. The Dropkick Murphys exist. And, like, those arrangements aren't really... Those arrangements are good. They're solid. But they're, like, a bit more punk than the original songs would have been. /were/are. And, like, you know the other ending to this is that Barbarossa takes that song out to sea and sings it with all his pirate, like, dead pirate buddies. So I legitimately think this is a better ending. There's another spot, too, where I think we have a better ending, and that was the water one. You know, the water gem that's making water in the desert. That's the reason that the oasis exists. And the oasis is drying up. The thing about somnial energy is that what DeRosa is describing is nukes. DeRosa is describing nuclear weapons. And we're expected to just be like, oh yeah, no, that seems right. That will make peace. No. No! It will not. I don't know if you know this, chat, but no, it won't. I have feelings. I have strong feelings on this subject. So anyway, it bothers me that that's like, oh, we didn't even do it. And Adia's like, you better make this world that you're trying to make, where everything's better forever and there's no more war, you'd better do it if we give you this rock. Whereas the ending that you get if you pick to side with the Jackal, which we did, eventually, in the good timeline, the ending you get if you pick to side with the Jackal is DeRosa being like, oh, wow, I shall never make a world where infinite peace is possible. And the Jackal's like, neat. People have water to drink now, so they're not gonna die needlessly for whatever you're doing. And the idea for the storyline, the idea for that choice is, do you sacrifice lives now, potentially, for a better future that is better than the one that you have, the world that you have right now? Or do you not sacrifice those lives at all and lose out on what you could potentially gain from doing that? And it's meant to be a, do I value things as they are now and holding to what I have right now versus do I value taking a risk and potentially gaining a great deal more. But the way that it's played in the story is not that. It doesn't strike me as that. And I kind of wish that it would. Alright, that's Praline sorted out. I am working hard. I'm working so hard. What was BP recovery? Oh, right. It wasn't as good as I thought. And yes, we can do the ninja thing where we get the super high evade and then ninja it up and get our BP back. Far as I remember, anyway. Anyway, let's go get that class. Kikyo's in Yokohama, which is not this way, but... Oh, right, the Twilight Ruins. That's where we were going. I literally saved 2 feet from here, it's fine. I should turn battles back on at some point. Oh yeah, there's a blue chest in here somewhere too. But yeah, like, there's a few different, there's a few different storylines in this that I'm just like, yeah, fellas, are you sure? Oops. Oh, shoot. What symbol was this one? The sunshine. That one's yellow. I lied. It is red. I'm silly. Okay. Right, because this area, I don't believe, can be kept open. Oh, no, maybe I can. Yeah, I just didn't. Oh, I did not know that my ad break alerts would show up here too. Nice. There we go. I love the Twilight runes. They're fun. Oh yeah, we were down here. We got the blue chest that was down here, didn't we? There is one, and I think it was back there and we got it. No, that's a regular red box. Alright, we hydrated, set demands. Let's grab the thing right. No, they won't be working. I have to go fix up sound alerts. I did some modifications to my Twitch and stuff. So I had to log back into a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, we hydrated, set demands. Yeah, I just didn't grab sound alerts. I have to reauthorize them. And it... Stretch. And for body break, let's do obliques. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we did it. I once again say I might grind Chomp Craft when you guys aren't looking. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh wait, no, there is a box down here. Where is it? Is it the blue one? No, blue one would be marked on the map, wouldn't it? There must be a glitter spot down here. I don't care. Ooh, fox. Yip, yip. Rest in the tent. Little did she know, I'm always looking. Oh. Do you want to watch me grind Chomp Craft for hours?
I understand you studied the sword with Einherja, but what about this Barris person? He's
Oh, okay.
from you too, we? Yeah. How many years ago was it when we first met? I remember it was just after I joined Master's school. That winter, Eternia was full of talk of an abominable snowman. Supposedly it was prowling the western corridor and ambushing unwary travelers. So
I got distracted because I remembered a little guy that I made.
How old were you then? 10? 12? Old enough to handle a sword, I can say that.
What?
I love my little corn dog.
Stop you?
Sure, they tried, but I was having none of it. I even convinced Alternus to come with me.
I'm gonna take Pogo and give him to someone.
Anyway, we headed straight for the western corridor. But Einherja caught us before we got there. She'd been sent to
But
bring me
who?
back.
Who shall
Alternus
gain
tried to help
Pogo?
me get away, but Einherja got the jump on him, and my little game was over. Oh, you should have heard me whine. Einherja couldn't wait to get me back to town. But after all the running around and chasing, we were pretty exhausted, all three of us.
Because I like being here and hanging out with you. Ah. Chat's too
The
cute.
world turned white. We could barely see, and then a giant figure slowly emerged.
The abominable snowman!
He knocked out Einherja before she knew what hit her. Alternus moved to protect me, but soon he too was on the ground, unconscious.
I've heard this one
Then
before.
it was my turn.
We've told this story before,
I
Idia.
don't know how much time passed.
I don't think she
I walked
remembers.
inside a cave, warmed by a small campfire. When I looked around me,
You
I
know,
saw
yes.
Einherja on
What?
the ground, and also Alternus, battered and beaten. Then I heard the thud of heavy footsteps, and a giant shadow loomed across the cave wall.
Ooh, spooky.
Abominable snowman!
I knew it had come to eat us, but I didn't even have the strength to stand.
If I had a nickel for every time baby me simped for a stick figure with red hair, I'd have like 2 nickels.
And bared
Which
its
isn't a lot, but
massive
it's weird it's happened twice. You know what's weird? What's weird is that
Then
that has supplanted the original phrase.
class, getting a real dressing down from Master. Father had already given me a spanking
Like,
I wouldn't soon forget.
If I had a nickel for every time X happened, I'd be rich. But
Wow. So,
it's weird that it's happened twice, has supplanted the original phrase, but it only works with the original phrase in mind. You know what I mean?
so what happened to the,
Yeah, that's what I mean. It is more common now, and I do love it.
Let me guess. It was actually Barris, right?
What? Barris was the abominable snowman?
Don't be silly. Sir Heinkel had ordered Barris to chase the monster away.
Whew, that's a relief. But there really was an abominable snowman?
Kind of. As it turned out, it was just an ice golem that had escaped captivity. It had knocked us out before we could get a good look at it.
I love when that
Showed up
happens.
and drove it off before it could do any real damage.
Huh. Then after, in the cave,
It was Barris who carried us there, to keep us warm and treat our wounds.
So the second time you passed out, that was Barris?
Yeah, that really cheesed him off. I just grinned at you and you conked out like I was some hulking beast, he said. I guess it hurt his feelings or something. Maybe
Oh,
he's more
dear.
sensitive than he looks. Every time he saw me, every time, he'd bring up how I fainted at the sight of him. Anyway, he and Alternus ended up as good friends. And Einherja joined Master's school to study the spear. I guess you could say
I wanna
it was
rewatch
the
Invader
abominable
Zim.
Snowman who brought us all together. Anyhow, those
I really
two are
liked it.
impossible
I'm
to
looking at my
beat.
pins.
Stubborn as
I have cute
behemoths,
pins.
the both of them.
They're almost bigger than me.
What was it they say? Birds of a feather? Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
I'm gonna put them on a hat. Because if I put them on a backpack, they'll get lost. But if I put them on a hat, then they'll be on a hat. Ooh, or a jacket. Make a battle jacket with pins and stuff, too. I'm sure you guys are like, what's a battle jacket? Who knows? It's a mystery. It's not a mystery, chat. We're getting the Spearmaster? Yeah, we have Monk. I know, I'm built different, yeah.
yes! This vase is a pristine specimen of golden era twilight porcelain.
Isn't that a mustard jar from a local alehouse?
Yes. At a glance, it does appear that way.
Chancellor DeWitt, are you okay?
Cannot discount the possibility that it is a priceless artifact. Mark it down.
Yes, ma'am.
Really, though, just how long does she intend to keep me waiting?
And who might that be, ma'am?
That idiot girl. Hasn't she made a decision yet? While I could continue to expound on the wonders of Luxembourg's cultural heritage sites, I do have other important tasks on my plate.
Indeed, ma'am. If you could just wait another 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Excuse me?
Well, it certainly took you long enough. We've been waiting, you know.
Waiting, huh?
Let's no chit-chat. Tell me, Superintendent, what is your opinion of the situation? Come.
Ah!
Brave boys and girls in the new school or not? Let's have it out of you. No dawdling.
Well, you see,
Enough waffling. Are you trying to vex me, you vexen? Can't you make a simple decision?
Hang in there, Idia. Take as much time as you need, Idia. After all, your choice is probably going to drag us into a battle against the losing faction.
It is gonna drag us into a battle against the losing faction.
Believe me, I know.
Chat, what did we vote last time? Wait. We have Barris. So we must have voted for girls only. Because Einherja is the Spearmaster. Because we have the Monk asterisk. Right. Right! Because I remember talking to you guys and being like, so the co-ed storyline doesn't end the way you think it does. But I think it's actually the better choice.
The new school in Florum should be co-educational.
Florum should be co-ed.
Florum has finally recognized the equality of the sexes and been reborn as a nation where men and women live together in harmony. Tradition is all well and good, but even the Sacred Flower Festival has changed. Why shouldn't schools be any different?
Yes, of course. And I see that you've joined us as well.
Hey, Einherja.
Superintendent Lee here has stated her opinion. Do you have any objections? You do, don't you? A whole heap of them, hmm?
Yes, a whole heap indeed.
So here's the thing.
Accept the superintendent's hasty and rash decision.
Settle down, Einherja.
And why is that?
Of course, men and women are equal. There is no reason why they should not have the same rights under the law.
Okay.
However, Florum has a long and storied history as a nation of women, by women, and for women. A festival is one thing, but to erase all boundaries between men and women in students' daily lives is surely more
Ah, the moderate.
If something is the right thing to do, you don't just do it halfway. You have to commit to change.
But too sudden a change will only lead to things spinning out of control. Yes, I see both sides will not waver in their convictions and all that. Very well then. May the strongest woman win.
What? You want us to fight it out?
Sure.
Tut. Zip those lips. All these stuffy arguments just drag and drag. Isn't this way quicker? And frankly, more fun.
I accept your challenge.
Einherja!
So anyway, the thing is that Idia is correct. If something's the right thing to do, you do that thing. Not only if something is the right thing to do you do that thing. In the case of Florum, and you have to remember that Florum is a fantasy city. Florum's a fantasy city with an incredibly powerful matriarchy. And I know you're thinking, really though? And it is though. So you have to remember that Florum's history is very different than ours. And so that the things that we're arguing, where we're arguing for equality, are actually required. I know a lot of people when they do this storyline are like, ugh, no, it should definitely still be an all-girls school. Boys are gross. The reason that you make something like that co-ed, even in a fantasy setting, and the reason I think it's better if it's co-ed, even in the fantasy setting, despite the fact that the game doesn't, I do, is because the sooner that you stop separating people, the sooner people have to interact with each other. Like, in the case of Florum, the sooner that they have to interact in their day-to-day lives with people who have been otherwise kept out of their city completely, and the sooner that they have to, like, learn how to behave with each other and integrate, the faster that integration goes. So when you say, like, Einherja, like, oh yeah, no, everybody's equal under the law, sure, but they're not equal under in their daily lives. And the thing about that is, people live daily lives. So, like, anybody in Florum whose job it is to keep peace or make judgments, Florum, we don't know how Florum does that necessarily, but anybody in Florum whose job it is to keep the peace or make judgments or whatever is going to be influenced by their own daily lives. So if everybody's equal under the law, but you just never interact with men and you've always been told, like, they're, like, slimy, gross weirdos, then of course you are going to make judgments based on that. You may not know that's what you are doing. It's not conscious, but you will do it. And it's like no shade against people who fall into that trap. We all fall into that trap. We all have those situations where we're like, oh yeah, right. Like, let's be real here. I'm 4 centimeters tall and an octopus. The number of aquarium staff who have been like, oh, you're so tiny and cute. Look at you. And then pick me up and think that they can secure the octopus in that way. And are deeply incorrect. Like, is too high. And I will also say that aquarium security, the number of people who are part of aquarium security that go, okay, that's not allowed. That thing is talking. That's unacceptable. You never told us it could talk. Etc. They have their own feelings that they're bringing along with them. And anyway, I forget where I was going with this. Because I like to ramble a little bit when things like this come up. Because fantasy sexism is still regular sexism. The other reason that you want co-ed, is because if a school is co-ed, then you don't have to suss out what girl is. You don't have to suss out, is this man or woman? You don't have to do that. And if you don't have to do that, then people who don't fit either category are also welcome. Or more accurately, have an easier time being welcome, because they don't have to be like, they don't have to try to figure out if they're one or the other, because there's no need to do that. You don't have a one or the other to have to work out. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Co-ed, it's my vote. Let's wreck her.
Prepare yourself, idiot.
I think she's weak to lightning. Her friends are, anyway.
Holder of the Valkyrie Asterisk and mightiest of the Venus Sisters.
I mean, yeah, true.
Before Einherja Venus.
She is the physically strongest of her sisters. Oh, whoops. Oh, let's just hit her. Oh, wait, no, I usually put, light on her anyway. What was Shakedown? Oh, yeah. I know the breakdown. Everything I'm gonna shake down someday. Anyway, I have opinions. Big, strong ones. For a tiny little octopus. Nobody's weak to lightning, dang. Oh, revenge! Are they weak to dirt? Wait, you know what? You know what Adia needs? Oh, she's probably gonna do that crescent thing. Yeah, that's what Adia needs. Anyway, a lot of big, strong opinions in this little octopus. Wow, Magnolia. I gotta get you casting magic, apparently. Dirt! Not weak to dirt, neither. She'll come down someday. She did come down, yeah. She sure did. Did I actually send my... I probably didn't. No, I did. Okay. Sometimes I wonder. Because I'm so forgetful. I'm often forgetful, chat. I love benediction. Wait a minute. There we go. When she comes down, if she kills somebody. Darn it! She didn't kill anybody, chat! I have fire and ice amp, so let's cast some ice all over her. And see how that goes. Have I mugged her yet? I guess we'll find out. Oh yeah, that's the ticket. Should have been casting ice spells. Or fire. Do 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 do. I'm having a great time. Silver Glaive! Let's go! Oh no. Resurrection Mist! Get her! Get our girl Magnolia up! Nice! Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh my golly, he survived! Chat, look at him! He's alive! You, Jenny Olja, is not dead! Anyway, I'm mostly just trying to clean up side quests before I go do the next part of the quest. The quest. Because we did rewind time to fix things. So we're gonna go get the compass before the cat girl knows where it is and can go get it. I love our little necromancer. She's so cute. Oh, I don't like that. She's so mean to me. Please don't kill him. Very nice. Oh, she still has spirit barrier. Stop having spirit barrier. Come down here. Amazing. She has, in fact, stopped having spirit barrier. Bleep. Oh no, wait, I'm still in Blazing Wolf stance. If you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain.
Forgive me, my sisters.
I got her. If you're hungry for battle. We're so close to mastering a Hawkeye too. Then we can make Adia a sword master again, but with a gun. A fencer, but gun. Soulmates. And Adia is very pretty as a fencer. Oh, chat.
Dry those tears. There are still a great many things you can do for this nation. Let us find another cause together. I will always stand by your side, Rhoda. Ryla?
Rhea.
Right. Now, farewell.
She doesn't even remember this lady's name. She's just like, you were part of the Blood Rose Legion. Neat.
Wasn't that your opponent? Yes, or your former opponent. We've just ruled in favor of your co-education proposal.
Truly? But Miss Vealing will also be teaching at the new school, won't she?
Yes, naturally. She's a perfectly capable teacher, after all.
Okay.
Not exclude her due to petty politics.
Why, that's wonderful. To tell you the truth, I've always considered her awfully...
Yes, yes, I could tell it at a glance. Now zip those lips.
They're into each other.
Hurry and go running after her. Run, run, run. You might still win her heart. Yes, I believe in you. Now off you go.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't remember if it goes this way in the other one where it's like, now go get him. But it definitely goes this way here, and I think it's cute.
I don't know. This just kind of brought it home, you know? There are so many sides to every story.
Yes, yes. How much you've learned. Why, my naming the superintendent was clearly a stroke of genius.
Superintendent, huh? Moving up in the world, huh?
Oh, Paris, he doesn't know.
I'm thinking of giving up on the whole bone setter thing myself. Maybe even becoming a teacher or something.
Teaching what exactly? You do know that you need a license to teach, don't you?
A license? Course I got one of those.
Do you?
You do?
Master Lair is one of the world's foremost martial artists with certificates in every major fighting style, not to mention
Oh, yeah, alright, fair.
a license to teach 22 fields of medicine, including orthodox qigong, chiropractic, acupuncture, moxibustion.
Say what?
Yes, yes, yes! A star instructor like you would surely attract...
I forgot about this.
What do you say? Worth a try, wouldn't you agree?
I don't know. I did tell Holly to come open a clinic with me. And recruiting students and all? That sounds like a royal pain.
No, 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 no pain, no gain. What have you ever gained without pain? Nothing. That's
So here's the thing about Barris that people don't remember.
That mouth of yours, I think my ears are bleeding. Catch you later, you crazy old lady.
So the thing about Barris is that he's secretly actually very smart, which is,
what an odd thing to say. Why, the Chancellor is only 40 years of age, middle-aged, yes, but not old by any stretch of... Primo! Zip those lips.
so like, the fact is, this is all, those things are all true of Barris. He's one of those people that you're like, wait, hold on, what? Because he just likes to have a good time. He's like, he's doing the Legally Blonde thing, where you're like, where you're like, you got into Harvard? And he's like, what, like it's hard? Hi, Kat! Welcome in, it's okay. I understand if you can't stay for long. We're just cleaning up side quests anyway. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, what Val said. Oh, where's my teleport stones? I don't have to walk. I can just leave. Do 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 do. We should do more Chompcraft. I mean, what? Sorry, I'm bad at words. No, I'm bad at words. Ooh, piercing bolt. Let's go. I can't wait to play Bravely Default with you guys when it releases for Switch. Oh, whoops. I actually need my airship. Nah, I want to clean up more side quests. What am I doing? Donut-shaped world, donut-shaped world. World is shaped like a donut. Glad JRPG worlds are shaped like a donut, because if they were shaped like a globe, this would not work. What was Grand Ship's problem? Hi, Ram! Oh, welcome in! Oh, it's been so long! How have you been? I'm glad you were able to catch stream! I exploded. I thought you might have. Just a little bit. Maybe a lot of it. I didn't think things were going... I assumed that things were probably a little bit off. I know you were really busy last time. But I'm glad to see you back. Yeah, that sounds right. Life's been hitting everybody these days. Yes! I'm glad you're doing better. Graduated! Oh, congrats! Let's go! Oh, yeah, graduated, got a job, let's go! Moving up in the world. What was I doing up here? Oh yeah, they're having a meeting down here about taxes! They're having a meeting about taxes, chat! That's what it was! That's why we're here! We're solving the taxation problem! Where are the switches? Solve taxes through abolishment, like... Only problem I'm really having is just not having space for myself. Ah. Oh, and there's probably a blue chest over here. That's probably what this is. Yeah, let's go. That's certainly an axe. We're solving taxes here. Taxes are bonkers high because Artemis Dim does not understand how taxation works. It's so easy for them to send postcards. Like, you spent this much this year, we withheld this much, we'll give you back some of it. Oh, fun fact, actually, about Canada, since I'm thinking of it. Our taxes, this year they're running a trial. Our taxes are going to be done automatically. As long as they're not, like, super complicated. Like, that just means, like, personal income tax is automatic now. Yeah, so you don't have to do it yourself. There are some things that you have to do. Still, as far as I know, like, you'll still have to be like, yo, I worked from home, so can you give me, cause here, if you have a work from home job, they give you tax rebates for things like power and housing and stuff, because you need those to do the job. And so you can be like, hey, yo, I worked from home for all year. Can I please have a rebate for all of the things? Here are my power bills to prove that I, like, am working at home. Because, like, companies, right? Companies get those kinds of, they can write that stuff off to an extent. They can write some of that stuff off as normal business practices. And, so, at least here, especially because of COVID, they wanted to sort of, like, even things back out. So since companies aren't really paying overhead for a lot of office space anymore, and a lot of folks are working from home, they're basically just like, you know what? You guys are working from home. You might as well get the benefit of that. It'll help keep the economy going, because there will be more money in the pockets of people who are, like, in the roughly middle class range of things, and especially people who are at the lower end of the income totem pole. Those folks especially are going to end up having a bit more money in their pocket. And we know from data that people in that position are more likely to spend money and stimulate the economy when they get spare money, and spend it immediately. And it's not because they don't know how to save money. It's because a lot of times there are so many things building up for people in that situation that need money to fix, that the very second they get any money at all, it has to go to something. So it's not going to, like, fun, frivolous things. It's going to, I have needed, like, it's going to, my washer has been broken for, like, 6 years, and you have to turn the knob with pliers, and you can't really see the settings anymore. or tell exactly what it's pointed at, but I think I've kind of got it. It's going to stuff like that. It's going to stuff like, oh my gosh, does this mean that I can finally... And you fill in the blank with whatever. And, like, that's one of the umpteen ways that you can kind of, like, keep the economy going when it's in a rough situation. It's more complicated than that. But, like, that's sort of the basic idea behind why we do that. And it also keeps people from rioting. That's a very important thing to keep people from doing. Because when people don't have anything to protect, they will not be on the defense. And when people aren't on the defense, there's only one thing left to do. Attack, attack, attack. I know, right? Such a novel concept. We've also tested out UBI before. We've tested out UBI in a couple of places. It's never really got... We know that it works. We know that it will work, but it's never really quite got off the ground. But there have been pushes for it to get off the ground again. Especially when COVID came around. Oh yeah, right. And student loans are interest-free. Which is a fun thing that I like. Some student loans aren't, depending on what you're going to school for. But generally speaking, student loans are interest-free. They started being like, okay, you guys don't have to pay back your interest. When COVID was on, they were just like, we're pausing interest on student loans. They paused it for 6 months, and then COVID was still going, and then they paused it for 6 more months. And then it was still happening, and then they paused it for 6 more months. And then when it was still happening, they were like, fine, whatever, we obviously don't need it. And it was great. But how would the starving loan companies make money? The starving loan companies is the government. Our federal loans are through the actual government. So they don't... You can get private student loans, but provided that you qualify, it's through the actual government itself that they don't... I don't know how to explain, because I feel like everything in America is private. Like, you don't I feel like literally everything has been privatized, and y'all don't have, like, they're just through the government. I feel like maybe you do a little bit, but I also didn't really have to navigate, like, FAFSA and stuff. I know the acronym because, like, I've helped people before, try to, like, help people before with it. And like I said, we can get private loans here, but, like, it's managed by the government itself. It's managed by the CRA. Which is, I guess, sort of like our IRS, maybe? Is the best way to... The CRA is the Canada Revenue Agency, and it's their job to manage money and stuff. They do student loans, they do pensions, they do old age security, they do, like, they do all that stuff. There's a treasure chest up here? Oh, it must be a sparkle spot or something. Or, like, one of the hidden ones or something. Well, it's probably something as simple as an antidote. But let's go looking, just in case. Smush my face against the wall and see what I can see. Nope. Mysteries. Oh, like a lot of things in America, federally funded and subsidized but managed privately. Yeah, that's sort of my understanding of how America does things. We have that to a certain extent. We have something called crown corporations. And what those... You got to remember that we're part of the Commonwealth, so a lot of the terminology that we use relates back to the English crown. But we have something called crown corporations, and what they are is they are a corporation that is managed and run like a private business, but belongs to the government. So they make all the big decisions for them. Not really sure how to explain how exactly that works, because it doesn't quite get to be a private business, but it isn't quite not, but it isn't not a private business. Like, it's still run for profit ish, kinda. We have those. The only thing that frustrates me is that Canada Post is one of those, and it didn't have to be. We could have just kept having a Postmaster General and had Canada Post be a service, but a bunch of conservatives got in the 80s, and they really liked the idea of privatizing Canada Post and trying to drive it out of existence. They didn't manage, but boy did they try. And I will say once again, the Post is a service. Communications are a service. Communication should not be privatized, ever, because then you can control... Because if it's privatized, then you're leaving it up to private companies to control what can and cannot be said. That runs into problems.
Who ordered this meeting anyway? And why all the way down here?
Anyway, we have to kill a time mage now.
That some hotshot new counselor has been proposing major tax cuts.
Their taxes are out of control. Because, once again, Artemis Dim does not understand how money works. He's trying to take care of all the orphans and everything on this ship. Because he was once upon a time an orphan, so he's trying to give them the life that they deserve, but this ship is bankrupt.
Councillor Kammer, Minister of Tax, has a new proposal that he would like all of you to hear. Minister Kammer, you have the floor.
Fellow council members, thank you for coming to
Anyway, I can go on all day about, like, taxes and tax law and stuff like that, because I think it's interesting and fun.
Yeah, we're aware. No need to explain.
What?
But maybe I'm weird.
Grandship is unique because of its generous poor laws that help old folk and orphans.
Precisely.
I also think credit scores shouldn't exist, but shh.
The country is having a hard time paying for the handouts.
I understand why they do,
You have listened well.
So,
but I think that they shouldn't. I think there should be another way.
and stimulate the nation's economy.
They were originally invented to solve a problem. They were originally invented to solve the problem of sometimes people don't want to lend to certain groups of people.
Meanwhile, all
They don't want to lend money because they're like, I don't think I can trust that person based on arbitrary ideas that I have in my head about
serious money.
their history and their everything about them. And that's why credit scores were invented, to kind of prevent that.
I would quibble with some of the language, but you have the gist of it.
But they don't, in practice, actually do that.
She is the daughter of the Grand Marshal of Eternia?
She is! That cowboy-hatted woman in the leather bikini is absolutely the daughter of the Grand Marshal.
You have the floor.
She's Princess of Eternia.
All right. Here's what I think.
You have to keep the poor laws.
Look, you just can't cut taxes like this. The poor laws are too important.
What? Are you mad, girl?
Nah, I just want the time mage job.
It might seem crazy to risk financial ruin just to take care of the poor. But if you think of a country as a family, then it's not crazy at all. Families have to take care of their sick, their elderly, and most of all, their children. Those who can't work need to be supported. What kind of nation are you if you can't do that?
Idea's onto something here, guys.
Such a family would not be worthy of the name.
The family part's a little weird, but she is completely correct that if you cannot, as a country, take care of your...
Where the able-bodied must toil endlessly to put food on the plates of strangers? Such a nation is sick and broken.
El-
Look who's talking nonsense.
time mage, my man.
You want to know what's sick and broken? Turning a blind
Calmer, my
eye to
man.
those who suffer, that's what.
I see.
Calmer, you're wrong. You're just wrong.
Crush my proposal, you would drive me into exile. I ask you again, Yeti, where do you stand? The fate of a nation hangs in the balance.
Calmer's just wrong, is the thing. His motivation is His motivation is ostensibly, we should cut these poor laws because they're going to drive us into ruin, into bankruptcy as a country. And that's not completely unfair because Grandship is having a problem with they don't have money. But the thing about this is that Comer's reasoning is way out of left field, way out in left field rather, and he is not correct. He's sort of, in true JRPG fashion, he's sort of overblown what's going on. There is a middle ground to be had here. The idea that, oh, we should have to, we people able-bodied and so on should have to toil away for infinity to put food on the plates of people who can't do anything, that sort of falls into this idea that you see crop up in certain places. Mostly with Puritans and the sort of puritanical capitalist societies that you see sometimes, where, like, they have this idea that if you can't work, if you can't contribute any kind of worth, and you must contribute worth and work, that you have no value. And they care very specifically about what your perceived value is. And here's the thing. What they don't do is consider that human life is inherently valuable just by itself. And I know that probably sounds crazy to a few people out there, but fun fact, human life is inherently valuable. I know this sounds weird for an octopus to say, but because I'm an octopus. When I say human life, what I mean is if it can think and understand the ramifications of its actions and so on and so forth, in other words, if it's a sentient creature like me, there's inherent value to its life continuing. Technically, I would argue that there is inherent value to any life continuing, even if it's like a cat or a dog or like that bug that lives in the building at work that won't go away no matter how many times we try to be like, you should go outside, bug. Or like snakes, snails, puppy dogs, etc. And that's where it kind of falls apart.
Now I must educate you.
That's where Comer's opinions kind of fall apart with me, because I'm just like, bud, you kind of started from a practical position.
King of Ansheim, now newly minted Grand Ship Minister of Taxation
But like,
and holder of the Time Mage Asterisk.
but like,
Quintus
you can't come in here and be like, we shouldn't take care of the old or the sick or the children, and expect me to be like, sure, okay. Buddy, there is gonna come a time where you're the old or the sick. You're not well, you're a time age, so maybe there will also come a time where you're the children. I don't know. But, like, you are temporarily able-bodied. That's not a permanent situation. Please don't put earthquakes under my feet. I didn't like that. I didn't like that either. Tiz, get on your feet, buddy. I cast Resurrect, right? I sure hope I did. What am I doing? He's probably weak to, was that Spear MP? Yes. He's probably weak to something else, but Blizzara it is. Val, I missed you saying I'm so normal about everything. Yes, I am. With all those smiley faces, that's definitely believable. 100% certain. I'm very sure you are truthful in this. Ow! My eyes! My eyes! Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, it's fine. He's fine. Congratulations to me. Get up, Magnolia. Do I have some eye drops on me? I do! Good. Thank goodness. He's not weak to lightning, but the thing is that I don't care. I'm also very glad that I'm playing on easy difficulty because this game is tough. Like, it is way tough on hard mode. Or, like, regular mode. Ah! I saw the message and I expected the sound and it didn't play and I was so confused. Anyway, we hydrate his chat demands. And then a stretch. And then for body break, we'll do a little bit of a wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Let's do twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh no. 'Tis what happened, buddy. Everybody get good. Nobody die. Nice. Didn't work. Oh no, wait, I'm already good. See, the thing about magic is that it is unaffected by, it is unaffected by being blind. And I appreciate that. He has, I think, something like 50 or 75,000 HP, but I don't remember. Oh, if Adia's gonna go last anyway, I might just have her do Maverick. Nice. Nice. I don't think he's weak to anything, or at least I don't remember him being weak to anything. So lightning it is. Wrong thing. She's still lit up. So fun fact, because most of these characters recover 38 MP every turn because I have that ability on them, casting Steel Breath 4 times means they'll never run out of MP because that's 8 per cast. And that's only 24. Wait. Oh, no, they will run out of MP eventually, but it'll take a while. It's 32. I didn't do the math right. Oh, I don't like that. Anyway, we'll be done when I'm done this fight. Yeah, definitely the way to go is to have her use Maverick at the end. That's so much DPS. Ah, darn it. I want Benediction Blast. And then then we cast wizard stuff. I love casting wizard stuff. Wow, Commerce Footmen have some pretty chonky health. For wizards. Heckin' chonky health for wizards. Anyway, Dia's out here doing 7,000 damage. I don't know what he's up to, but I don't like it. It didn't work, did it? Nah, let's keep doing this. Magnolia's blind. She can't see nothing. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I don't need to have you do that. Because Tiz can solve his own problems. Calmer can default all he wants. Tiz can solve his own problems. Let's go. Let's throw some wind at him. He's kind of a blowhard, right? Now, you may be wondering, Fier, why are you putting the light ability on there if you're just using Maverick and he's not weak to light? That is because Edea has light amp, and it amps up her attack anyway. Oopsie doodle. Oh. Magnolia can't see anything, but she can feel out where this man is to put ice in him. I gotta learn to use some black mage stuff, I think. Ah, darn it. Calmer, they're not progressive. That's the thing. Oh yeah, we gotta get through this last sequence too. We obtained the time mage asterisk.
This was to be my great comeback.
Comer, settle down, buddy.
I must start from scratch again.
No, wait!
Well done, Idia. I knew I could count on you to make the right decision. The children are safe from that crook and his heartless policies. They need not fear hunger ever again.
Look, Alternus.
But we must re-examine the poor laws. Perhaps the orphans don't need new pencils every week. After all, charity in excess can hurt as much as it helps. I will endeavor to remember this.
See?
And you can still fight for the laws you truly believe in.
Yes. First we must determine the basic necessities that the children and elderly require.
And this is why I legitimately think...
To pay for what is needed with no undue...
This is why I legitimately think that this is a better ending to this sort of... For this sort of thing. Because it is.
Is it true? They're raising taxes again?
That's what they say.
30,000 peeg for cheese, 40,000 for a slice of ham. Just as tasty, I say.
Did I go too far? I mean, you can't have the poor laws if there's no money to pay for them.
Oh, it's all right. There'll be money enough soon.
Really?
It's true that taxes here are absurd and the price is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
But the crafts we produce are the finest in the realm. People all over are lining up to pay top coin for them.
Added value, the economists call it. We turn wood from the forest into ships, tools, accessories, you name it. Sure, things cost a lot, but everyone's making enough to pay for it all, including the proprietress here.
Yay!
Ain't that the truth?
And when the kids graduate from the new schools we built, they'll put their education to work and make more wealth. Yep. People know the government's got their backs, so they're not afraid to marry and raise lots of kids.
That's also true.
Friendship's growing stronger day by day, all thanks to your ideals, Idia.
Gee.
When you know that there's a safety net, then it's not risky to do those things.
That reminds me. Remember that counselor? The one with the funny metal hat?
Dia, my beloved, I know, right?
Self-appointed minister of tax.
Huh? Self-appointed?
Oh yeah, that's fun too. He was self-appointed.
Turns out he wasn't even a citizen, which meant he wasn't eligible to be elected counselor in the first place. He kept giving speeches about developing heavy
Hi, Red!
fixing the engine.
This is a weird mod of Guild Wars. Yes.
Money, couldn't pay his room and board, and had to turn to the poor laws for handouts.
Ha! He appreciated the poor laws then, didn't he? Shut up about how brilliant they were.
Eventually, he left the country and found some former employee of his to take him in. Any idea where he might be?
I have a suspicion.
Say that I do.
Wow, there's so many people coming in tonight. I'm excited.
It's just nice to see the children happy. That's the most important thing, right?
Definitely. The other stuff is negotiable, but a country has to protect its children.
That reminds me. Take a look at these, will you? The Chamber of Commerce wants to market them to tourists, but I thought it best to get your permission first.
Our permission? For what? Huh? The beloved heroes of Grandship. A tapestry depicting the warriors of light?
Whoa! This pewter mug set. It's got my face on it.
Oh, Tiz.
Look, novelty wooden swords. Hewn of the finest wood.
So cute.
How much for one of those? Ah! 1 million peeg?
Yeah, but people will pay it.
Your merchants sure know how to turn a profit.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh yeah, Magnolia's in the red mage outfit. The red mage outfit looks good on everybody. Which is so sad, because also, have you seen DeRosa? That's unfair treatment of me. Hate that man. Oh, so many people showing up. I'm glad everybody's having a good time. You guys are going to see a lot more Guild Wars in December, too, because I'm going to be jumping that jumping puzzle just kind of constantly. It makes me so much money. I need the money. I need 10,000 present boxes. I'm not exaggerating. I will have 10,000 present boxes. Yeah, we can do Hammerheart. I like the new map metas. Oh yeah, the new maps are great. Oh, right, I did say we were done. Because we are done. I just got really excited because people are here. Also, yes, for the foreseeable future, I am streaming just to Twitch. Boop. But it is now closing time, and we hope you enjoyed your visit to the Octopus Enclosure. Oh, I've got to save my game. Excuse me a moment. Can't forget to do that, but the save point is directly outside. I think. Oh, there we go. Thank goodness. Okay. I'm glad you like them. For any of you wondering in chat, the new maps are really, really well done. Like, I'm honest to goodness impressed. Now, we are going on a little adventure, and I don't know where we're going off to yet, but we'll see, we'll see, we'll find out. Bleep. 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 Oh! You actually playing Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion? Nope. Darn. You know what? Let's go see Chaz. We haven't been there in ages. Go see some Guild Wars. Alright, that is it for tonight, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for playing along with me.